Hi there, welcome back. Now, a season-defining week for Arsenal Sporting Club for a place in the Champions League semi-finals, and then on Sunday, it's Manchester City away. There's been no shortage of criticism of Mikel Arteta or his team since the defeat to Bournemouth, but the Arsenal manager has come out fighting.
Can you give us an idea of your overriding emotions just now? Is there any worry, anxiety, or is it more...
Fire. I'm on fire. That's it, nothing else. I'm dreaming so much. I've done so much, to be in this position because I know how this club it was. I've done so much against anything that this is beauty. I just see beauty, opportunity, and I want to get it done for all these people that they've been in this journey with us. And because they deserve it, because it's been unbelievable. That's what is driving me every single day. I have zero fear. Fear I had when, if we don't get this done, this club, I don't know where it's going. That was fear. Now, there's no fear. It's just purpose, fire, direction, and conviction that we're going to do it.
Are you seeing this fire in your players?
Yes. Yes, big time. What we are trying to achieve is difficult, is challenging, is bumpy at times, and it's supposed to be like this. So you have to confront it. And what I basically said, guys, we are trying to do something, and in this competition that hasn't been done in the history of the club in 140 years. So that tells you the difficulty of that and what you guys are doing. So we value a lot where we are. We have the opportunity tomorrow to go to the semi-finals. We are competing to win the Premier League, and we're in a really strong position after 22 years without doing it. So we know the difficulty of that, but the beauty of it is that is difficult, that is challenging, and that's why we are so willing to do it.
It's 6.5 years nearly you've been here at the club. Is this the biggest, maybe the most challenging week?
The biggest opportunity of 6.5 years, yeah.
Jody, so much talk about pressure on these Arsenal players. Do you think Mikel Arteta eases that pressure or adds to it?
With that interview, I don't know. I think the actual message in which he's trying to portray is trying to ease the pressure, trying to say that he's welcoming the pressure, wants to take the opportunity, they're in a good position. I think sometimes it can come out a little bit forced. I mean, when you're using the words "I'm on fire," they're absolutely not on fire.
You don't use that phrase a lot?
Yeah, when you're on fire. They're absolutely not on fire at the minute. I mean, they're in a great position. He's right, obviously, to win the Premier League and to win the Champions League. But the reason why there's criticism or there's people doubting Arsenal is because of the poor couple of weeks that they've had. And the worry is that they do have to face probably the team that's in form in the league at the moment, in Pep's Man City. So I get the message Mikel Arteta is trying to portray there, and you have to respect him for it because he's come out fighting, whether there's a little bit of... people can maybe see through a little bit of that. But all that matters to Arsenal and the players and the fans is if they can go out and get the job done. One of those trophies will mean a historic season for them, but neither of them, then it could mean it could be a historical season for all the wrong reasons.
In terms of this, would you rather be Arsenal with points on the board, or would you rather be in this position, you know how to win?
I'd rather be Arsenal with points on the board, but I'd rather be Pep Guardiola for what he's done previous. I would always choose to be in Arsenal's situation just purely because, like I said, they've got the points on the board. And in fairness, it isn't like Man City haven't dropped multiple points this year already. It's just that we have seen Pep and Man City gather momentum and pace at this stage of the season. But that's not to say that Arsenal haven't done that as well in previous seasons. They've just fallen short to a better Man City side. They'll be hoping that they don't do that for the 18th time, whatever it is. So that's the problem. I think the pressure is coming from the fact that they was in an amazing position for 4 trophies couple of weeks back, and they've lost some games and in a bad manner as well, and certainly games that they shouldn't have lost. Losing to Man City in a final, there's no shame in that whatsoever, but there's other games that you go, that's maybe a naughty sign.
Well, what about the 2 games that Arsenal have got this week? How many wins are they going to get?
I fancy them to beat Sporting, no problem. Like I said, I think it could end up the Champions League game against Sporting with the fact that you've got a 1-0 lead, albeit the form from Arsenal at the moment is not anything to write home about. I see them getting through Sporting, no problem. The real big test, I think, comes against City at the weekend.
OK, let's take a look at the remaining fixtures then in this run-in. OK, I want to know who's going to win the title, quite simply, Jody.
Well, I've said Arsenal for a long time now, so I'll still stick with Arsenal. But I obviously think that the game at the weekend is going to have a huge impact on the odds on who's going to do it. But again, it's been a funny season for these results that pop out of nowhere and surprise everyone. It wouldn't surprise me at all that if whoever wins the game out of Man City and Arsenal, that there isn't another twist or turn between now and the end of the season. And like you said, you're playing against teams that are fighting for European places there if you're Arsenal, and then you're playing against teams that are trying to fight relegation. And I would actually lean towards Man City's running, I think, being easier than Arsenal's. But like I said, I still think that whatever happens at the weekend, there still could be another twist or turn.